Being a woman engineer makes me proud. Proud to have the opportunity to inspire more young lives.
It means to be. I'm an engineer who happens to be a woman, and I'm honoured to represent.
Being a woman in engineering makes me feel empowered and gives me confidence that one day I'll be able to make a good contribution to my field through my work.
Pursuing your passion.
Being a woman in engineering literally just means that I get to do something I enjoy. I've always liked maths and physics, and engineering gives me the opportunity to keep doing that.
What does being a woman in engineering mean to me? So having studied an engineering degree and being one of only 3 girls on the course, I found this thoroughly empowering. I was fortunate to have strong female role models at Loughborough University who encouraged me further. I must say though that throughout my career I have never been made to feel I don't belong in this male-orientated environment. Rather, I thrive on being able to challenge the stereotype of what an engineer or physics teacher looks like, and hopefully inspire young females into STEM careers.
Being a female engineer means I challenge gender stereotypes every day, and I'm part of an incredible community of strong and empowering women.
And what it means to me is change. It means that someday I will be able to make a change, and I will be able to inspire young girls to follow whatever career path they want, whether that be going into other fields or related to engineering. And I just feel really grateful to have this opportunity to study what I want at the university that I want to.
Opening up opportunities.
Being a woman of colour in engineering does not define me, but instead allows me to bring my unique perspective to solve engineering problems. It also motivates me to challenge archaic and discriminatory beliefs to contribute towards positive change.
For me, being a woman in engineering is about harnessing my creativity, being a leader and using my voice to inspire the next generation of engineers.
I'm trying to translate what I've learned in my degree into products and services that can help improve people's quality of life.
Through WES, another pinnacle to feed to the younger generation and anyone who hasn't been exposed to it yet that, hey, you can do it. So now that you know, be inspired.
I went into chemical engineering because I was really passionate about this course and about what I could do with it. And for right now, I'm just hoping that I can be as knowledgeable as I can. I'm trying to learn everything that I can so that one day I can be knowledgeable and share my knowledge with other people and hopefully inspire other little girls to pursue engineering with confidence if that's what they want to do. I'm hoping that by being on WES, by being a member, being part of the committee, I'm able to promote the works of women, to really encourage other girls to take part and just to celebrate their achievements.
I am working to motivate and encourage others to engage with and pursue engineering through platforms such as WES, Engineers Without Borders and STEM Ambassadors.
On graduating, I completed a GTP to become a science teacher, specialising in physics. I am now head of science at my local comprehensive school and teach physics to Key Stage 4 and 5 pupils, and feel so privileged that I am able to empower my pupils to believe in their ability and succeed in whatever career they wish to pursue. Specifically, I can discuss with the girls that I teach the advantages of being female in a male-orientated environment with the hope of inspiring them into engineering if that is what they desire.
So I study chemical engineering and hopefully I would like to contribute to help tackle climate change. So I'm personally particularly interested in CCS and fuel cell implementation to help decarbonize processes like cement production or steel manufacturing.
I'm very proud to be helping to shape the world by supporting the Crossrail project, helping to deliver the communication and control systems for the new underground line in London, the Elizabeth line.
In order to help shape the world, I'm a keen STEM ambassador, aiming to encourage more young people, in particular girls, to gain a better understanding of the wide variety of roles within engineering, and to allow them to consider a career in STEM. An example of this is my contribution to the 1 Million Women in STEM campaign, which is aiming to spotlight profiles of women in STEM careers, in order to provide visible role models to young girls which show that their aspirations of a career in STEM are achievable.
Yesterday, today and tomorrow, women in engineering shape the world.
Hello, I'm Dawn Bonfield. I'm talking to you today on International Women in Engineering Day, and it's a hugely important day for me because I was the founder of the day back in 2014, just before I became the president of the Women's Engineering Society, and we developed the day to celebrate the 95th anniversary of WES. Today, 2020, it's obviously International Women in Engineering Day, a hugely successful campaign that has had an enormous impact around the world, and its purpose is to celebrate the work of women in engineering, to encourage the next generation of women engineers, to help allies know how to engage with the conversation around diversity and inclusion in engineering. Yes, and it's been a really impactful day. I've had countless people come up to me throughout these years and tell me how important today it has been for them, their colleagues, their workplaces, or people that they have interacted with on the day. So it's a really great way, of coming together to celebrate collectively a day where we can look back and think about our achievements and think about what we want to do in the future and have fun together and celebrate. Have a good day.
To celebrate and share the successes of women engineers from all around the world throughout history.
Today is to acknowledge, accept and appreciate that women in engineering are breaking ceilings.
Females have been coming into engineering and proving that you can be a great female engineer. I feel like this day celebrates their achievements and celebrates their contributions to the field and inspires other women, including myself, that you can be a great female engineer.
To celebrate, encourage and inspire present and future engineers.
I just recently found out about International Women in Engineering Day, and I think it's very exciting because this just means that women from all around the world get to be recognized and celebrated for their achievements. It also means that we can learn more about how women have and are contributing to the engineering field.
Well, I'm doing sports tech or sports engineering, and what it means to me is change. It means that someday I will be able to make a change, and I will be able to inspire young girls to follow whatever career path they want, whether that be going into other fields or related to engineering. And I just feel really grateful to have this opportunity to study what I want at the university that I want to.
National Women in Engineering Day to me is an opportunity to celebrate female engineers in a male-orientated industry in an attempt to change people's attitudes and beliefs and in order to close the gender gap. There's so much embedded in our culture saying engineering isn't for girls, and people still think of engineers as men who fix your washing machine, not the people at the forefront of designing creative solutions to the world's problems. By sharing female success within engineering, hopefully we can then inspire young females to first consider such a career and then develop a passion to want to study to become an engineer.
To me, International Women in Engineering Day is a day to celebrate brilliant women that managed to overcome social expectations and became engineers. I think it's very important to remember them, but also hopefully your stories will inspire young women to study STEM subjects.
For me, INWED celebrates and highlights the often hidden contribution of female engineers and takes us one step closer to no longer defining professionals by their gender.
International Women in Engineering Day marks our success as a community and also serves as a reminder that more should be done to make engineering a more diverse and inclusive industry.
For me, International Women in Engineering Day is a day to celebrate the contributions of female engineers in the past, the current contributions women are making to the engineering community now, and the potential contributions female engineers can make in the future. Whilst the engineering community has seen increasing representation of women, we should remember that there is still much more work to be done, as women only make up 12% of the engineers in the United Kingdom, which is the lowest percentage in Europe.
Celebrating the achievements of women in engineering.
For me, International Women in Engineering Day is important because it's a day that recognises the achievements of women in engineering now and throughout history as well.
Not only is International Women in Engineering Day a great way to remember that there still aren't enough women in engineering worldwide, but it's also an amazing opportunity to celebrate and encourage our female engineers, as well as changing the way people might see engineers, which most of the time is a man. And most importantly, it's an amazing opportunity to encourage the younger generations to consider a career in engineering. And these younger people are much more likely to actually do that and go on studying and working in engineering if they can relate to the engineers they see. So if we want more girls to study and work in engineering, then we just need to be more visible to them. And that starts with social media, advertisement campaigns, being visible on engineering companies' websites, and also as STEM ambassadors. So please do get involved and let's show the world what an engineer looks like.
International Women in Engineering Day highlights that there's no limitation to what I or you can achieve. It highlights that I do not need to let others define the standard by which I live my life or build my career. It highlights the milestones and the many more to come in this field. And so with that, I'd like to wish you all a happy International Women in Engineering Day.